This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Skip Money.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast of the Tri-Cities in Western North Carolina. So I'm very excited today to have a very special guest in our studio for the first time. So we're excited about that and excited to learn all about this person and their enterprise. And I'm sure you will be as well, because today I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Miss Celia Naranjo. Naranjo. Celia
Yes.
Naranjo, who is the owner operator of Asheville Goods. Correct.
Yes.
All right. Well,
hello.
Cecilia, welcome to the show.
Thanks very much for having me.
Well, like I said, we're very excited to have you here and to learn all about you and what you do. So if you don't mind, why don't you kick us off by telling us about your business?
Okay, my business is Asheville Goods, and we are a mostly online business. So you can find us at ashevilleGoods.com. And what we do are curate and create boxes of locally made products. So these products are made in mostly the Asheville area. We go as far as Black Mountain and a little bit further west, but in the general Asheville neighborhood area. So we create mostly food boxes. We also have a couple body and bath boxes, but all our products are made by local entrepreneurs. And
Very
we ship
cool.
everywhere. Yeah. So you can just order online, and we ship anywhere you would like us to ship. And we handwrite notes with these boxes. And so you'll just include your message on your order form, and we will transpose that and get it to your recipient.
Very cool. Now, you said you go further west. You go into Tennessee or Hot Springs?
Well, we do some Hot Springs or Marshall businesses, but we don't use anyone from Tennessee. We're trying to keep it as local and as close in as we can. And a lot of times we find these vendors, especially in the beginning, the folks who were at the local farmers markets around in the area. So we do have Marshall and Hot Springs and Black Mountain folks all come into Asheville to the various, we have several really good farmers markets in the area. So yeah, that's how we find a lot of these folks. If they have products that can be shelf stable long enough for us to transport them and get them to the right place, and that we can buy in enough of a quantity that it makes it easy enough for us to get boxes out as soon as possible.
Very cool. Well, I ask about Hot Springs because I'm right across the line in Tennessee. I'm about maybe 20 minutes from Hot Springs, but
Okay. Yeah.
So we're close. We're close.
Yes, you are.
So how exactly did you get into this very unique business? How did you start?
Well, it was one of those situations where I was working as a graphic designer for years for a publishing company here in Asheville, Lark Books. And they, during the recession and downsizing, and we were bought by Barnes and Noble, there were some changes, and I was laid off from that job. But I had been in Asheville for 15 years already, and I really wanted to stay in the area. And graphic design was a hard field to stay in to make enough money if you're just freelancing. And at that point, a lot of other designers were being laid off. So my competition was designers from New York and California and Washington State. So a friend and I were looking for a business to start. And so we realized that there were enough products being made in Asheville at the time, and this is 15 years ago now, that we could actually put a little curated collection of these items together, and that people were interested enough in Asheville that they would want items from the Asheville area. So that's how I got started, and it was a big hit. We went to like Mountain BizWorks and to the Small Business center here at the Inca Cantler campus and got some advice, and they were all thought it was a great idea. And so we just started from there. And my partner at the time decided after about 6 months that she didn't want to do it, but I didn't have any other avenues for employment at that point. So I was like, well, it's going along, so I'm just going to keep at it. So this will be actually our 14th holiday season coming up this Christmas season. So I'm excited about that it's been has gone on this long, and we've gotten more and more traction. And as we've gotten just beyond people who buy individual boxes on the website, we have a lot of corporations and realtors who use our boxes as closing gifts, builders who use our boxes to say thank you when they've finished a project, a lot of employers who are sending employee appreciation gifts and that kind of thing. So it started just growing from there. And I think a lot of people just really have an affinity for Asheville and all things Asheville, and they just came. So it was really great. I benefited from, I think, Asheville's kind of notoriety and also the Go Local movement, which was starting up back then. So everybody was really trying to buy locally. And so that was really great to have a product that was all locally conceived of and made. Yeah.
Awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. That's what our show's all about is local businesses and not chains. So I'm excited.
Yes. Yeah.
So what are some myths or misconceptions in the box industry? I mean, the local manufacturing box.
Well, because I think we do gift boxes as opposed to gift baskets. There was a lot of misconception on what we did. I really wanted to try to do a gift box, the presentation that was as eco-friendly and sustainable as possible. I personally did not enjoy receiving big fruit baskets and covered with cellophane and big bows that then I didn't know what to do with. And I know my mom always ended up collecting in the utility room, all these items that you don't know what to do with, and you try to reuse them. But so our gift boxes are 100% recycled craft boxes. So they're very simple, and we just use paper raffia ribbon to tie them up. And then we use, just cardboard boxes and craft packing tape to try to minimize any plastic waste that we are contributing to the environment. Now we do use a lot of products, and they're food products, and there's just starting to be a trend to try to find some more compostable and biodegradable packaging that will still contain the products and keep them fresh. So I can't claim that all the products are in environmentally friendly packaging, but our packaging that we put everything in is. And so that was a big goal. And I think we've done pretty well at trying to just keep the focus on that. Yeah.
Sustainability. Love it.
Sustainability. Yeah. So I think your question was like some misconceptions. Oh, so I was going to say a lot of times we get questions about doing some big tiered box or something, or fruit basket, which we don't do. We only do foods that are shelf stable, at least for a short time. Now, all these products are because they're small batch products. They don't have any other ingredients that will keep them fresh for a long time. So they have a shorter shelf life than, say, a bag of Lay's potato chip. But generally, they have a 6-month shelf life if they're packaged properly, So that's what we do. And so I think people sometimes ask for those kinds of things. And then the other thing, I think people want to know if we just sell boxes, if we'll just sell them our empty boxes. And I don't sell my empty boxes because they are labeled with our labels, and I don't want other products being put in it to be sent, and it appears that they are from Asheville Goods when they're not. So I think those are the misconceptions about the business. Yeah.
Very cool. So Twinkies are not going to end up in your box.
They are not. Yes.
Yeah, they
I
last
think
for
they have a shelf life for 100 years or something. They found
or
maybe
more,
more.
1,000,
Yeah.
1,000
Yeah.
years. So outside of work, sounds like you got a lot going on. Outside of work, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I live in the beautiful mountains here in the Blue Ridge, and I actually just moved after 21 years in Asheville. I moved to Weaverville a couple years ago, and I love it. It's really beautiful, and I'm a little bit further out of town, but I garden a lot out there. But mostly I hike. My husband and I hike all over the Blue Ridge, and hope to do more of that too. But yeah, been doing that for
Awesome.
years, and yeah.
Love Weaverville. Every time I go through Weaverville on the way to Asheville from here. So yeah,
Yeah,
very cool town.
it's a nice small little town, and it's very, very pretty. And yeah, we have a very pretty
Absolutely.
piece of property that's very pastoral and healing, I would say. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, if you could think of one thing, Celia, that you would like our listeners to remember about Asheville Goods LLC, what would that be?
Oh, one thing. Well, the one thing I would just like them to keep us in mind for gifts of any kind. We're great for birthday gifts. We do a lot of packages for bereavement packages, even for the family. We do packages that are for just telling somebody they're thinking of them. We do have a lot of new people coming to the area, and they're so excited to be here, and they generally send packages back to their relatives or whoever they've left behind to say, please come visit. We have Airbnb folks sending wanting packages where they want to greet their guests with Asheville made products. So we just cover a whole gamut of gift giving. And I would just say keep us in mind for that. And it's very easy. You can shop at 2 in the morning online, and we'll get them a gift right away. And yeah, so
Awesome.
we're
Now,
just available.
just available. Now, there are wineries in the area. Do you include as wine or local
Well,
beverages?
we did that for a little while, but the ABC licensing is so expensive that you really have to sell a lot of wine to do that. Now we can do that as an add-on expense, and but I don't sell it. I don't ship wine. But if you wanted to, we do a lot of pickups. Like folks will purchase a box, but they'll want to pick it up. And we also do bins and these market bags that we have in our shop, and they make great gifts. And so you can just come and pick one up, and we can add things to it, or you can add your own bottle of wine or beer or whatever else you'd like to add to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good to know. Very good to
Mhm.
know. All right. Well, and for those of us who are intrigued and would love to check you out and see what options you have, how can we learn more?
Yeah, just go to AshevilleGoods.com, and that's the easiest way to see what we have. You can also call our shop at 828-252-9175. And we have a lot of people who want to make custom gift boxes. So we have curated gifts such as like a Blue Ridge breakfast box, a Pritchard Park coffee and chocolate box, a Craggy Garden snack box, and then we have a really big Craggy Pinnacle snack box, all named for the local places. And if there's something that you don't want, or if you need something gluten-free or vegetarian or some other, thing. We have like land of the sky boxes. We can customize. You can start with a box and we can customize it, or you can just look online and choose the various products that you want, and we will make a custom box for you as well. So yeah, but just check us out at ashevillegoods.com as a starting place. And then you can also send us an email to info@ashevillegoods.com if you want a special gift.
Very good. Info at
Goods.com.
Goods.com.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, Celia, it's been fascinating. I love unique business models, and it sounds like you guys have mastered this one. So thank you so much for sharing that with our listeners and our viewers. And we wish you and your family and your business, Asheville Goods, all the best moving forward.
Thanks so much, Skip. It was a pleasure talking with you, and I really appreciate the interview and all the exposure I hope to get from this. This will be great for Asheville Goods. So thanks again.
Absolutely, not a problem. And it was an honor to have you on the show. Maybe we can have you back sometime.
Okay, sounds great.
All right. Thanks
See you
so
next
much.
time.
Have a great rest of the day.
You too.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnptry-cities.com. That's gnptry-cities.com or call 423-719-5873.
Hey, Skip.